Wow, that's really nice. Actually, on my side, I've mentioned that we met again, and when we met again, and the same thing just happened. Hey, yeah, you're traveling. I don't know. What can I say? Was he really timing me at the airport or what? Or was I the one timing him whenever he was traveling? But this second time got when we met again, um, things went right, and yeah, we just became to be now good friends, and got now started now actually dating. Guys, can you imagine?
Relationship is not easy.
It's not easy.
You can't talk to someone.
Yeah.
Oh, message.
The
Who's
rules.
that calling you?
Yes, actually by then, what was really like we could separate for, I think it was more of who have called you.
Yeah.
And I couldn't answer. I couldn't give the right answer that who have called me. And of course, I'm like, must I explain myself every now and then, like who have called you? Yeah. So whatever, it was a young relationship. So when we got back to each other, for this last time, I think we had really grown. He had grown, I had grown.
We're all mature.
Yeah, we were now all mature. Actually, I was just over mature. I can say so. Yeah, so everyone was just considering with their lives, and with the lives they're doing. And I think now when we got back to each other, we were each person was understanding, what do I want for my life?
Yeah.
And why am I being in a relationship? So the best part I can say is, relationship is enjoyable and it's good when you understand why you getting into that relationship, with zero expectation. Yes, with zero expectation. And since that time, we have really, yeah, we've been in amazing relationship, yeah, for the past 4 years. It's been really good, yeah. So so you said you got another child, and you are still not married to the same man.
Yeah, I was not married to the same man. This is the second child with a different person.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
All
I
right.
decided to stay with the second one.
Oh.
Started to come with stay.
Oh.
Not married, come with stay.
Oh. Okay. And yeah, I can say, like, on my case, when we started now, hey, I think this is unusual. You're dating again afresh your ex. Is it called your ex? I don't know whether to call this person was my ex or what.
Yeah,
because we just got stuck at each other, like he goes and he comes back, I go and I come back and I receive him very well, actually. So now it's reached a point I said, okay, let me now introduce him to my parents. And that was now early last year. Yes, early last year is when I decided, now let me and what led to this introduction to my parents was because now he was saying we need to get married, because we had now, like, we have decided, made up our mind, like we are going to settle down, and get married, and start a family and have a good family and build our family. So when he said that, I told him, you know what, I'm just too beautiful to be hidden somewhere and just get married that easily. So we need to do a traditional marriage, and I need a good proposal. You cannot just ask me, hey, we need to get married, have you proposed? Men, don't think that what you think is what a woman think.
Then they know that getting married is after all, you have a kid with me. You come, we stay together. You don't know my parents. It's like, now for them, to some of men, not all. Yeah.
So yeah, like for that case, like you have to, we just go to attorney general and just get married. No, I said no, I need a proposal. And I didn't know he was serious. Actually, I didn't even take him serious. So my proposal day came, and he proposed. And next thing, he told me after 3 months, we need to go down to your parents and do take the dowry and plan for our wedding. Yeah, so we did our first marriage, or traditional marriage. In Kenya we call it that way, which is called nyombo. That was now, we did it in 2021, last year, in November on 27th. So I'm just 2 months old in this serious relationship. Yeah, so on the side of marriage, I'm not gonna share much because I'm not that old in marriage, but I'm old enough in relationships to give you some few tips. Yes. So did you have a challenge having a second man, and you have another child? Was it a challenge?
It was a bit kind of,
Mm-hmm.
because before you start dating someone,
Mm-hmm.
of course you have to tell him you have a kid.
Yeah.
Right?
Uh-huh.
Because you cannot just stay with him for that long, then you
And
say
you don't tell the truth.
yeah,
Ah.
because maybe he might be serious with you.
Mm-hmm.
And since
Or he might not.
Yeah, since you didn't tell him about the kid,
Mm-hmm.
when you tell him about the kid later, it might make you separate again.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So actually, with her, you wanted to get to be in another relationship and you have a child. On my
Yes.
case, I wanted to be in a relationship with a child with the same man. With the same man. Yes. On that case, the guy had to ask me questions whether I'm in a relationship, another relationship,
Yeah.
and am I pregnant from that relationship. So I needed to clear the air first. Yes, and of course it's normal for everyone. And the funny thing, imagine myself on my side, personally, I didn't even ask him whether he's in a relationship or he have another child with another woman. I didn't even ask me. I just said, I just found myself, things are just flowing. So I don't know whether this is what is called love or what is called this. Should I call this love, or what kind of relationship was that? Because me, I didn't ask questions. Me,
that was love.
Oh my goodness.
That
all
was
right.
love between the two of you. Yeah, you loved each other, but you could not expose yourself to each other. Yeah.
So actually, my according to me now, my lesson from being in a relationship at a young age and being in a relationship, being separating, going your ways, the reason to why, to me, that according to my age now, if I look back, I can say I can give advice to a young girl out there that, hey, if you're still young, actually under 25, if you're 25 years and below, please concentrate to build your life. When you get to 27, 28, at least you will be understanding yourself as a woman. You will be a grown-up woman now, that you can make right choices and right decisions. Because when you're still young here, you don't know, even you are not sure if this is the right relationship for me or not. And I think that's the reason to why me and my now current my fiance,
Yes.
we couldn't hold on to our relationship, because I just feel like I'm the one who was stubborn here, because I could just pack and go, and I could just switch off my phone, and I could just block him. Reason, I'm saying no, I shouldn't be in a relationship now, let me focus on that, but I will still find myself back to him. Yeah. So far, according to you, what can you give advice can you give a young girl or a university girl who still want to jump in relationship and they're still having a long way to go with their life, that they should build fast?
The advice I can give to young girls, first of all, concentrate on your studies. Masomo ni muhimu. Let me say, yeah. Education is
the key. Yes.
Yeah, the education is the key. Because when you are young, you find your parents have have everything for you.
Yes,
you don't know how they struggle to get it.
Yes, they're
so
doing
when
all
you
the
find
responsibilities.
These things, when you find these things, you just think that life is easy. You come home, you get this, you want this,
you don't lack anything.
You don't lack anything. So
yes,
what you think about is boyfriend. You jump from this boyfriend to this boyfriend. You know, this boyfriend is not giving me what I want. You go to this one. You spoil your life. You get
at that point.
You don't go to school. You know, your education has stopped. You don't go to school. By the time you are coming to, your eyes are opening, it's too late. You have 2 kids at the same time. You want to educate them. You want to go back to school again. You see,
it's a big challenge.
So for the young girls,
yes,
education is more important.
Yes, it's a big
These
challenge.
boys, they just play around with us. They impregnate us. They leave us there. You know.
And actually, you will hear some men saying, "Why am I going with a woman who have a kid or who have children? Where am I going? What am I going to do with them?" Not knowing, with even himself talking like that, maybe he already impregnated another lady, and that lady has a child, and he left her. Actually, boys or men, you shouldn't even say that. If you're not interested in having a relationship with a woman who have a child, please just shut your mouth. Because no one is, you're not at a gunpoint to date such kind of a woman who have a child or who have children. And again, what you guys don't understand, these women is not their fault. Some majority is not their fault. And they also still want love. They also still want to be loved. And they also still want to love a person. Not even another person. They still want to love another man despite the failed previous relationships. So we shouldn't you shouldn't putting a block, a very concrete block, like, where am I going with a lady who have children? No, it's not always their wish. Exactly. So now that you now in marriage, and my side is also like, I'm now in marriage. Yes. So how has marriage life been like? How has marriage life been to you?
Okay, in marriage now, marriage is the same, something again difficult to handle. Kind of difficult if you don't trust each other. The first thing, trust. When you put trust in your marriage, they will not be quarreling. Oh, what time is it? Why are you coming home late? Why blah blah blah, such things.
To me, what I can say, like for now, we are together. We were fully back, and we have done traditional marriage ceremony, and I can say since that time we got back, this is our 4th year. It's been really good. I never knew relationship of a man and a woman, or a boyfriend and a girlfriend, is sweet. It's been good. Reason is we are both mature. Me and the guy, we are both mature. We give space to each other. We respect each other's space, and we help each other, or we help one another where we can. And we don't have so much restrictions that, hey, you don't have to go to this place, and you don't have to do ABCD. You don't have to talk to who is calling you. Such kind of petty nonsense in life. We no longer have it. And he supports me. I support him in his in his job. He supports me in all my businesses. Then you just find everything is good. And another thing, actually, I can tell you girls out there, if you're still under 25 years, get this right. Get this information I'm telling you right. It feels good, and it's very enjoyable in a relationship or in a marriage if you have built yourself. You have built yourself. I'm not talking about only financially, but you have built yourself as an individual. You have built yourself. You have reached to the level that you have matured enough. You love yourself. That's when the relationship becomes good, because you're in a way, in a right path, or you're in the position that you make right choices and decisions by yourself, and you understand yourself very well. So for my case, that's what has really helping us. Actually, I don't have any challenge. There's nothing I can call any challenge. Not that we don't argue sometimes. Yes, I do argue, and the argument starts from my side. I bring it on very well, but the guy is mature enough, and he knows how to cool me down.
I think also in relation, because your relationship was strong enough to learn each other.
Yes, yeah.
So by the time you are getting into this marriage, you had already learned each other. You know your side.
I know my side, and I know where the boundaries.
You know where you should not cross.
Yes.
So that's why relationship is more important before you get into the marriage.
Actually, yes, that's the point. So ladies, relationship is more important. You get to know somebody, and then you can now talk about marriage, because even in marriage it's still a relationship which you still need to maintain. But if you didn't start this relationship in a good foundation, then it's still going to fall. So you need to build a good relationship before you come in marriage to continue building it. Yes, but it's really enjoyable. Marriage, it's sweet. So far for me, I'm enjoying.
Marriage is good. Marriage with the ups and downs. I'm enjoying. I hear people saying, because even you with your parents, you have had them. You have to know between you and your parents, you never like love each other all along. Sometimes exactly. Unakosea mzazi wako. Exactly. That's same with marriage. Lazima mtakuwa mnakosana, so you know how to you sit down and solve the problem. And imagine if I nikikukosea, you don't have to keep it into your heart for long. You sit down, we discuss, we solve the problem. Yes. And I think another thing I can just add, when you're already mature enough, you can be able to identify your match. It actually is very easy. But imagine you are 22, 24, you are 25. Actually, you don't know even where your head and your mind is going to. So you are not even able to identify your match. But when you are mature enough, imagine at 28, 29, 30, 32, 33, you really know what you want. Yes, so me, I can urge you out there, young girls, please stay focused on your education and your careers to build your life. You build your finances very well. And by the way, most of fights starts from issues of finances. Money. And imagine if you're mature enough, you understand how to deal with money issues. You won't find yourself in such kind of petty issues of hi, yes, I was saying hi to someone back there. You won't find yourself in such kind of petty arguments or petty fights over money or over finances, because you need to identify your match. Once you found your match, you will understand each other, build the relationship, and you will understand yourself in all aspects. Yes, and it's good. It's enjoyable. Oh my, I never knew this. Let me ask you a question. Do you think it's good to, let's say we are married, is it good that I sneak into your phone to see, let me see who is communicated with? Is it those are mature women with the young those are mature women with the young mentality in capital. Mature women with young mentality, they're children in mind, but they're grown-up women, or they're grown-up men with young mentality, with young thoughts. That's a fire. That is like you have a matchbox and you are playing with the matchbox where there's a petrol. So you're not supposed to. You're not supposed to. What are you looking for? Actually, if you do that, there's no trust in that marriage. By the time someone gets into her partner or his partner's phone, it means actually, how can I put it? There's no trust. There's first, before you get to there's no trust, you are a joker. You're a joker, because why do you even think of something like that in the first place? What are you looking for? Because most of the marriages, people fight through phones. That is why that is why, to me, you need to be mature. She's calling you at 2 times. Why are you receiving such calls at this time? But if that is why, actually, we still come back to the point. You need to find your match. If you find your match, and again, both of you are mature enough, why would I even put password on my phone? Guys, my phone doesn't have a password.
and his phone has a password, but I know the password. And most of the time his phone doesn't have a password. And sometimes my phone can ring and I will tell him, receive for me. And actually I don't know who is calling. That is called the transparency in a relationship. So you need to be transparent. What you found your match, you will find yourself just being automatically transparent with your partner. You don't find such kind of bullshit issues, petty issues of sneaking into your partner's phone. What are you checking for? Actually, what you are looking for is what you'll find. Yeah. You are looking to get something bad. That something bad in your mind is what you are going to get, and it bring the hell fight in your relationship. And because you are looking for that and you want to leave, you will just leave. Because it may actually, to me, it means like someone, their heart is not settled down yet. So both of you need to be like grown-ups enough to know that this is the best, this is my best, and there's nothing that is best more than this. And also a woman the same. So if it works like that, I don't see where people can fight. Actually, I know some people may say, oh, maybe you're talking like that because you're still new in marriage or you're still new in that relationship. Not really. Because did I ever done that? I don't remember me sneaking to any man's phone to check on some messages. But again, if someone is, for example, maybe your guy or your woman is cheating, if you're smart enough, you will just notice. And there's no point of sneaking into the phone. Actually, you just find the messages, not through the phone, but you just find this guy. Or you just find this woman. But if you're looking for something by force, you will find it by force. That's my opinion. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so you're saying, what can you tell a young lady regarding their interest in getting into marriage? What should they expect?
When you are going to, you've decided you want to get married. So many girls, they want to get into marriage with high expectations, not knowing that into marriage there's ups and downs. So when you get into the marriage, you have decided you want to settle. First of all, you should at least stop the friendship, the relationship outside with the girlfriends you had back.
That's a man, for the case of a man.
In the case of a man or a woman.
Oh, you should stop your
girlfriends
relationships.
Actually, the girlfriends outside, because when you're in a relationship, you'll tell your man, today I'm going to have dinner with my friends, girlfriends, like such.
Okay.
So some men, they don't like that when you're into marriage. They don't like it. So you are kind of stop it a bit, not as in at once.
Okay.
You don't go all the time as in, oh, this Friday I'm here, this Wednesday I'm here, like no, all the time, no.
And by the way, there's a certain question.
And you cannot even stop as in you put away your friends at once like that. Yeah.
And there's something I'm forgetting to ask. How was your experience when come we stay is the same as marriage.
Yeah.
So how was your experience when you started now? When you
started living with the man?
Yes. How was your experience with your girlfriends? What happened when they realized, hey,
so and so is married now?
Yes.
You have to put a boundary, like what I've said.
Okay, what was their reaction? Like, did they still love you the way they used to love you? Were they showing some cold shoulder on you?
The love cannot be that much the way back before. Yeah. Some will show you the cold shoulder, some will show you a bit of it, the kind of love. Yeah, you see.
Okay.
But you just take each and everyone, like, because not everyone will love you because you're married. We love because you're married. Not everyone loves that, right? So you have to take everyone the way she is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Guys, me, I can just share a little bit of my, not even a little bit, I can just share maybe one or two, three things on when my friends and people started seeing me posting on my WhatsApp that I'm going to do a traditional marriage ceremony, I'm getting married, or I'm in a serious relationship, I was engaged, because I went through the normal procedure that any lady will wish to go through. You get proposed to, you date, get proposed to with the man, and introduce the man to your parents, then do traditional wedding where your guy, now the boyfriend, takes dowry to your place, your fiance takes to get dowry to your place, then now your parents blessed your union, let me say your union, to stay together. Hey, the reaction from most of my friends, I was dumped with my girlfriends, most of them. I was dumped, and actually 3 of them, let me say so, no, after, actually they attended even my traditional wedding ceremony in my village very well, but after that no one picked my calls. Those 3 girls, no one, they never picked my call, and it turned to another fight, kind of, not picking my call. So you're like, why is she not picking my call? And we've known each other maybe for 4 years. Why should it just be abrupt, not picking my call? And why should she be acting in a certain way that is gonna hurt me? And because one of my friends hooked me up or connected me with the photographer. You see, girls out there, be careful with the friend that you want to have as a lady. Hooked me up with the photographer, and the photographer the photographer she connected me with, that was working on my wedding, he did a pathetic job. And I was very tired after this wedding ceremony. I was very tired, and I just needed some time to chill. So I didn't watch the video full to the end to know whether it was a well done job or it wasn't a well done job. So I tried to contact my friend who connected me with this guy, because this guy was not cooperating, actually, to be able to give me the video. Yeah. So on that case, I tried even to talk to him, sweet, to try to just to persuade him, to plead with him, even to give me the raw footages of the function. And he refused. He kept on promising, but he refused, to the extent now he was not picking my calls, not replying to messages. So in that case, I decided to contact my friend who gave me this guy, his contact and blah blah. Just to my surprise, the lady was just like waiting for me for a fight, with abusive words, with crazy things. This is someone who have been my friend for the past 4 years, and that was a shock to me. So the message I'm trying to say here is, actually, so that led to I was so angry and disappointed, because now I don't have the video for my traditional wedding ceremony at all. And that was a big hit on me. And to me, it's like she knew she's gonna hit me on that, just to make sure my heart is so broken and whatever. Because at some point also she tried to bring some issues just to let me down, for my wedding to fail. But I pulled myself really well up, and the wedding really turned out well, and it was overwhelmingly, attended with many people that I didn't even know. Yeah. So when this happened, I was like, come on, girl, what's really going on? And I can assure you, up to date, she has never picked my call. The videographer and the photographer never picked my call, and those were her team that he connected with. So the message here I'm trying to tell you here is, never trust even your friends. Yeah. When you're getting married,
when you're married, not everyone
yes, they will not be happy for you. They will not love it. So in any way, they will try to
just smile with you.
Yeah,
at the back of their mind.
Yes. And this is someone you've trusted for a very long time. So it turned really ugly between me and her. And another one never picked my call, actually. Another one told me, Daily, nowadays you're married. Me, I see like we don't have time for one another. I just wanted to let you be with your family, you know, and concentrate with your husband. Hey, come on, girl. I didn't tell you now I'm having a man in my life. I'm not going to talk to my girlfriends. And I really loved this my girlfriend so dearly. And you know, whatever. So the message I'm saying to say here is when you're in a serious relationship, you know, be careful who you are sharing your informations with concerning your relationship. When you are getting married, be careful who is going to be happy for you, because when these people acting like this, it shows clearly very well they can even put poison in your food because they're not happy for you. Can you imagine someone to disappear with all the footage of your wedding? That's a hit. That's crazy. That's just crazy. But she managed to do that. Anyways, I was kind of getting emotional about it because I just felt so bad. And the day was very beautiful. The wedding was good. And now I don't have the memories, you know? Yeah, so that's how what happened. And now you just be careful with, though actually even in marriage, when you are already in marriage, you have to be careful what kind of friends are you still going to maintain. Because some will still laugh with you, hey, Deli, how are you going on with your man or your family? But deep down, sweetheart, it's too much trouble that they're feeling and burning in their heart. Anyways, so that's my experience.
You didn't get even the video of her.
Now the good thing is that I had two different photographers. So another photographer was really good and the videographer was really good. I hired different people, you know. And this one, the one which was good, lost. He sat on his card. I don't know what's the name of this thing. It's called what?
Memory
or SD card.
SD card.
Yeah.
He sat on his SD card when coming back to Nairobi. And on that case, the footages got lost. Imagine. The footages got lost. So he just gave me like a 20 minutes video footage that was not enough. And the event or the function took like actually 6 hours.
Oh my God.
Yes, 6 hours. So he just gave me few things and just few pictures, and that was it. So the major person that I paid $670, the big videographer in the city that my friend hooked me up with. My friend made sure that everything was tarnished and I never got my wedding, my traditional wedding ceremony video. And that was her intention. You know why I'm saying this, that was her intention, is when I was contacting her about her friend who was the videographer now, he never responded, he never replied my messages, he never picked my call. And I'm like, come on, what's going on with this girl? So the day I told her, hey, you too, you can do whatever you want with the video, I'm done, I've given up. That's when now she attacked me. She was not even shocked, like, you haven't gotten the videos? Kwani, what's happening? She was not even surprised, like, hey, you haven't, and that was actually a month later. You haven't, she was not even surprised, and even she was not even shocked about the situation. So she just attacked me, you know, with abusive words, with the way I'm not appreciating her effort on, and she did nothing actually on my wedding. Just whatever she did is to fail me. So the message I'm trying to say here is, be careful those that you're even inviting in your wedding. Those that you're even trusting to eat with them in one plate or on one table on your wedding day. Be careful. Yes, so that's the message I'm saying. Anyways, we could go a little bit longer with this video, but we have to cut it short here. We will do another part 2 next week, and I hope you guys are going to enjoy something on this, especially women and even men. Yeah, so thank you guys for watching, and see you soon on my next video. I love you all for your support, and make sure you subscribe. And this is your first time you came across my channel, or you came across this video and you find it productive, or you find it very informative, yes, yeah, so you can just subscribe, so that I will be uploading more of informative videos that you can learn, you know, some few lessons here and there. Yeah, so see you next on the next video. I love you all.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you too.